Welcome to the 2015 Rally America National Championship, combining some of the world's best drivers on some of the toughest stage roads in North America. Through 8 rounds of racing spanning coast to coast across the United States, through mud, snow, dust, and forest, one radio show is there covering all the action. This is Rally America Radio. All right, we're here at the first and only service park of day number 2 here at the 2015 Olympus Rally. Got the first driver into the service park, now sitting in control, but it is David Higgins pulling in first, obviously, first on road. But we're going to see if we can catch up with him and some of the other drivers. We've heard of quite a bit of carnage out on course. A lot of cars possibly end up DNFing here on day number 2. May shake things up as far as the standings go, so we're going to catch up with those storylines, some of these drivers as they pull into this service park. All right, we're here with David Higgins, first and only service park, day number 2. How's everything out there? Had a big stretch of 4 stages. How'd the car run?
Yeah, first 2 was great. Car was brilliant, but then unfortunately just went off the start line on the 3rd one, and we just lost all the turbo, which was the stage that climbed all the way up the hill. So we were literally in first gear all the way, just trying to get up the mountain. Tried to fix it between the stages and couldn't do it, so we've had to do all of the 9-miler. So, we've lost a good few minutes on those last 2 stages. So, got to obviously wait for the other guys to come back and see whether we're still in the lead or not. But it's going to make it a bit interesting for the last few.
Yeah, definitely looking at pushing the last couple stages.
Well, obviously we'll see what happens with what happens with the guys, what they've done on the last few. But obviously the important thing is we've got to obviously get the car fixed, because if it's like it is now, these cars, when they go into a safe mode, it's literally like way slower than just an ordinary street car. So obviously hopefully the guys can turn it around now in the 30-minute service.
All right, well, we'll let you guys get to it. Thanks for catching up with us.
Cool, thank you.
All right, catching up with Adam Yeoman. Take us through last 4 stages. I know Higgins had some problems, sounds like. He may have made up quite a bit of time on him. What's the word?
Yeah, no, sucks for Dave because he's having a good run all rally. It sucks they had a problem going up the mountain, but, I guess we'll take it. I think we won going up Cougar Mountain, which is cool for us. We're always aiming for stage wins, so, good for the team and good for me. And been really competitive against Antoine today, trading stage times back and forth and within a couple seconds on all of them. So, yeah, it's been a really good day for us. Stages are tricky, but it's better being third on the road and having a little more grip. So, all in all, a good start to the day.
Looking at this afternoon, you've got 2 more stages, to cap things off. One of them another 13-mile stage. What are we looking forward to?
We'll see if Dave have problems or not. I think he still probably has 30 or 40 seconds on us, maybe a minute on us. I'm not sure. I'll have to look. So if he has problems, then, we'll push hard and attack. But, if they get the car fixed, I don't think there's a lot we can do. So if that's the case, we'll just kind of putz through him and secure our podium place. But, if it looks like we can take the victory, we'll certainly put the hammer down and see what we can make it happen.
All right. Well, good luck this afternoon. Thanks for catching up with us.
Cool. Thanks.
All right, catching up here with Nick Roberts. How'd everything run out there? I know, I got to say, your manager, JB, he was a little bit nervous. Said you guys ran a light fuel load and a little nervous you may have run out of fuel, but you're back in here safe and sound, right?
Yeah, back in under own power. That always makes you happy. It makes you a little nervous when you start the stage, and about, half mile in on an 8-mile stage, the reserve light comes on. But flip the end leg off, and just, at this point we got enough of a lead, so why risk it, and just kind of short-shifted it all the way back, and we were fine. So it was good, put some good time on everybody, I think, and we're just kind of playing with a few things right now. I'm not trying to push too hard, just trying a few different settings in the car and see if I can just get a little bit more smooth with the car. It's just trying a few different things. So it seems to be working. I'm feeling good. It's less work to drive, and it's going better, so that's good.
Yeah. Well, 2 stages left this afternoon. One a 13-mile stage, the other one quite a bit shorter. You just try and bring it home clean at this point?
Yeah, that's the plan. We got the next 2 stages. The first one's a short one. Then we got a long stage after that, so we're not going to take any risks and just probably play with things a little bit. It's kind of fun to, just swap stage time. Not swap, but, be close to the open class cars. And, they're still faster than us, but at least we're, being consistent, which is good to see. And we're enjoying that and enjoying just fun being up with these guys. These guys are fast. These open class cars are incredibly quick, so it's fun to be up here right behind them.
All right. Well, thanks a lot, Nick. We'll catch up with you later.
Thank you.
All right, here with Peter Fatella. How's everything going? How's the rally so far?
Not really good today. On the first stage, we went off in the little ditch. Looks like we bent some steering stuff because the wheel steering wheel is bent. We didn't have the flat tire, so that's good. I pulled it out, and we continue the rallies. But something's wrong with the car right now, so we have to look at it. But we're here. We try to go to the finish.
Yeah, definitely. You struggle with the steering those last couple stages after after you had that problem.
Yeah, that one the first stage. So no, I didn't have the big problem because it's just the steering wheel a little bit bent. So that's not a big deal. But it's all right.
All right. Well, we'll catch up with you, later at the finish. But I know you're in that battle with George and with Brenton. So we'll see how things shake out.
All right. We lost some times, but I think we is good. Thanks.
All right. Thanks a lot, Peter.
Thank you.
All right, we're here with Lachlan O'Sullivan, running in super production. I know you're just telling some stories. You had that big mountain climb, pretty foggy up there, cloudy.
It was really nasty. Before that, what happened is we started the first stage today, and there were some really tight corners with total drop-offs just off the side of the mountain. And we knew to be really careful, and we even had everything noted because they start out nice and wide. They look really good when you go in, but right at the end they narrow up, and then they just drop off forever. Like you wouldn't be able to find someone for days down there. And the first thing we go in and we hammer it, and we're going, and the rear end just keeps on going and going and going. And I'm like, what is going on? So we go for the next one, and it's even tighter, and we find out the diff is just gone. So we ran these 4 stages with just an open diff. So this car was we were all over the place. It was fun, but not fun, It was fun, but not fast. So it felt like a rear-wheel drive car. It was cool. And then we got into the fog, and it was just shutdown time. And even transiting at 10 miles an hour, you couldn't see what was going on. You had to come to stops. It was crazy. So imagine trying to go quick through that stuff.
So at this point, you guys just trying to hang on and get a finish out of this and conserve points?
Yeah, exactly. Just trying to get a top 3 and get those points and battle on the next one.
All right. Well, thanks for catching up with us, and, see you at the finish later on today.
Appreciate it, Jim. Thanks.
All right. Here with George Plasek, and, group of 4 stages this morning. How things go for you. I know you're in quite a battle with Brenton and and here with Peter Fatella. How things been going?
They went well. I mean, we were about 25 seconds back from 4th place, so we had a really good first stage, and we took about almost 30 seconds back on everybody, and then just kind of kept progressing. So I think we're in 4th, and now it's been kind of nice and steady. It hasn't had to push super hard, and stages are awesome.
So, 2 stages left, today. You guys going to push the last 2 and see if you can make up a little more time?
I don't think there's much time to be made up to the guys in front of us. We're a little too far back, so it's going to be, nice and steady. I mean, obviously not too slow because it's still all very close, but just nice and clean.
All right. Well, thanks, and good luck out there.
All right. Thank you.
All right, here with Brenton Kelly, and finishing up, first 4 stages of today. Got 2 left tonight. I think things are still pretty tight with that battle for third, the third spot in the open class podium.
Yeah, we got a flat on the first stage, probably 5 corners in, and the tire debeated on one of the bridges and went completely sideways. So pretty sketchy there. We had to stop and change it. Lost like 3 minutes, so we were pretty much out of that battle right away. It's unfortunate. We pulled way back. We only had 1 spare tire, so we couldn't keep pushing on too hard over the next 3 stages. Unfortunately, Seahorn had it off on the last stage, and I think he's out. So I'm not sure what the times are like. I know we're probably 3-4 minutes back on the battle now, but I think it's only a 2-car battle. So we'll keep on going today and have some fun and finish it out.
All right. Well, thanks for catching up with us, and we'll see you at the finish later on.
Sounds good. See ya.
All right, catching up here, Troy Miller, just pulling in. I know, car back running, so you got to be excited. Sounds like you got, the oil pan fixed from yesterday.
Yeah, really happy. Local volunteer weld it for us, got it all fixed, and it's holding oil, so we're good.
Well, take us through those morning stages. Obviously the big one, the big hill climb, but car other than that, running solid.
Yeah, it was great. That one, the one hill climb was crazy foggy. One of the worst visibility conditions I've ever seen. Like maybe 10 yards at best visibility. So it was really, really tricky.
Other than that, I mean, obviously you had to pull a super rally. You're back in it today. What's the goal here for the event?
So we lost 14 minutes from where we were in penalties for super rallying, and I think we need 5 minutes to gain on Steve LaRosa in order to get up to third. So we're anxious till he comes in to see what the times are and see how hard we have to push on the last 2 stages.
All right. Well, thanks for catching up with us, and stoked to see you back out here today.
Thank you. Appreciate it.
All right, here catching up with Chrissy Beavis. Kind of take us through the first 4 stages today. I know obviously you had the big uphill. How was that in the rear-wheel drive car?
Actually, the uphill was fairly slow. I thought actually I'd enjoy that more, but it was so slippery, and then we got into the fog on Cougar Mountain and couldn't see a thing. I mean, it was really, really dense fog. So we just kind of backed off, but so did everybody else. So I think that was okay.
Well, how's this rally been so far? Obviously, changed with you. You ride with Travis in the all-wheel drive car, and how's that been with you going to the rear-wheel drive? With Ramana.
Well, so Raman and I ran an SP for 3 seasons, so we know each other really well. So that's nice. And then rear-wheel drive is so funny because it feels like you're going so much faster than you actually are. So it always feels a little bit out of control. Like if it felt like that with Travis, I would be worried.
Well, looking at the rest of today, obviously 2 stages left. You guys have a pretty solid lead, so it's just kind of take it easy and bring it in.
Yeah, it's absolutely. We're still out there to have fun, and it's nice that Troy is back. We actually have someone to compare some times with and push us a little bit. So we've been doing that this morning.
All right. And as far as the rest of the season, I know Travis. I've heard he's going to run 1 or 2 rallies. Obviously, you'll be back with him when he runs.
Yeah, I'll be back with Travis for a couple events this season, and Ramana maybe another regional event in the M3.
All right. Well, thanks a lot, Chrissy, and good luck the rest of the day.
Cool. Thank you.
All right, catching up here with Cameron Steely pulling in, and in the new ST. How things go? It sounds like you guys have had a bit of an up and down morning.
Yeah, definitely. The first stage we started off good. Clutch was slipping a little bit, but it's a lot better than what it was. And then after that, the next 3 stages, we lost the turbo, so we had no turbo. And then there was a major uphill section, and we lost a lot of time up there. So I'm really nervous and see how far we slipped down. And then the clutch is slipping really bad after that. And yeah, it's been a rough go out of it so far.
Well, good news is car's still moving forward, and it's been pretty wild 2-wheel drive this weekend. So anything can happen.
Yeah, definitely, that's true. I know Troy's probably moving up, caught a lot of time and stuff. I'm just hoping we can hold off Steve and Troy and maybe still keep the second place. If not, I'm just hoping that we at least finish and maybe to pull out third. Or right now, I guess just finishing would be happy for me. So.
All right. Well, thanks for catching up with us, and we'll let you guys get into service.
All right, sounds good. Thank you.
All right, got Antoine Lestage here. Finishing up the 4 stages this morning. How's this Rocket Racing Subaru running?
Yeah, the Rocket Rally Subaru is going really well. No problems at all. So I'm quite happy, and everybody worked really hard lately, and so it's paying off. That's really good. So that's one good thing. The bad thing is I would like if we were a little bit quicker, but we're struggling with a bunch of little things that we can't really fix here. So it will be for the next rally, but overall it's good. And we also had a windscreen fogging problem in one of the stage, so almost had to stop. So, but hey, it's all good. We're here. It's just we're not super consistent. We have a good stage and then a not so good stage, but overall everybody's happy, and just 2 stages to go now, and we'll bring her home.
Well, looking at the big picture, obviously, you've been pretty upfront about this being, strictly a test. I mean, you guys sounds like you've learned a lot about the car, especially, in the gravel format. I mean, how crucial has this been for your run at the Canadian Championship?
Oh, this is huge. We've learned a lot, and we found things that probably we would have found at the first Canadian gravel rally. So it's a very useful test, and I think we've achieved what we wanted to do here. So, yeah, like I said, everybody's happy, and only good things will come from now on.
All right. Well, thanks for catching up with us, and let you enjoy the rest of the service.
Thanks.
All right. Catching up here with Steve LaRosa, just finishing up. First 4 stages of the morning. I know. We were just talking Cougar Mountain, a little hairball, huh?
Yeah, Cougar Mountain made you tighten muscles a little bit. It was good in the beginning, and then once you started climbing, and it's a pretty extreme climb, it got super foggy, 0 visibility. It was hard for Allison to read the notes, so we just slowed everything down, and we figured everybody else would be having the same issues, and it turns out they did. So overall, all 4 stages went real well. Passed a couple cars on stage. I was pretty excited about that. So now we got 2 to go, and we need to drive, not conservatively, but we need to drive because there's still a race between the 3 of us. I think it's 2 minutes between the 3 of us, so a lot can happen in 17 miles.
Yeah, definitely a tight battle going on with you guys, and like you said, flat tire or anything can change the pace of the race, I guess.
Oh, for sure. And we came back with a rock between the rim and the tire, so we were trying to be aggressive where we could, and where it got really dark and really snotty in the trees, we were taking it easy and trying to conserve our equipment. The Fiesta ST is just running flawless today. It's running really, really good. And you've got like 4 different types of road conditions out here, so all in the same stage. So you just kind of pick and choose your battles, and when you can go fast, go fast.
As far as the car goes, I know you had some clutch issues overnight. Everything sorted with that.
Yeah, the car is running really good. The clutch, we are thinking, is a result of Oregon Trail Rally, because Cam had the same issues. And on Oregon Trail Rally, when you cross through ATC, a lot of them you did little transits up real steep hills, and with the boxes and the clutches we're running, it's super hard on those clutches. So the guys got everything changed last night. Everything's running really well. So now it's the last 2.
All right. Well, thanks a lot, Steve, and good luck. We'll see you at the finish line.
Thanks, Jim. Appreciate it.
All right, winding things down here at the first and only service park of day number 2 of the 2015 Olympus Rally. And right now it's David Higgins out front, just caught up with the Subaru team. I know they swapped a turbo during this service park. So it sounds like Subaru, got the problem figured out, that dropped Higgins by a couple of minutes to Adam Yeoman. Wasn't enough for Yeoman to take the lead, but Yeoman did take some time out of Higgins. The last 2 stages of that turbo issue of David's, but it sounds like the Subaru team has that dialed in and fixed, and we'll be back out there. So right now we got 2 stages left, and we're going to determine some winners here at the Olympus Rally. Got a short stage, shows about 6 miles, and then followed by a 13-mile long stage to cap things off, and then we're going to have a victory celebration downtown Shelton, Washington later on today. So we're going to crown some victors, and we'll be coming at you from the finish line of the 2015 Olympus Rally, round 4 of the Rally America National Championship. This is Jim Beaver. We've been holding it down for Rally America Radio all weekend long. Be sure to follow Rally America on social media, Facebook, Instagram, and Twitter, and be checking updates at rally-america.com. And a big shout-out to Olivia and our friends at iRally for all the coverage. Be sure to download that app for your Apple mobile device, and be sure to follow them on Twitter as well. We'll come at you from the finish line in just a little bit and crown a champion at round 4 of the 2015 Rally America National Championship here at the Olympus Rally.
The Subaru WRX and WRX STI, a 268 horsepower turbocharged Subaru Boxer engine, rockets the WRX around corners and down straightaways. A race-ready 305 horsepower turbocharged Subaru Boxer engine keeps the WRX STI a rally legend. The Subaru WRX and WRX STI. It's not a sibling rivalry. It's a tag team. Get the latest from Subaru Rally Team USA at Subaru.com/rally.